answers.
Thank goodness for that.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Aaron's really pleased, aren't you, Aaron?
I'm delighted with that, Dermot.
Okay, it goes to sudden death, which means, just for you, Aaron, it means you don't get any more choices to look at. So
Which is unfortunate, given my record.
Well, you've been improving. Just think how you started and then getting a lot better there.
I like that.
Can you tell me this, with no choices, to which collection of tales was Horace Walpole referring when he said, read Sinbad the Sailor's Voyages and you will grow sick of Aeneas?
Oh my goodness, I think I know this, and it's gone from me. It's Arabian Tales, something like the Arabian Nights. I'm gonna go with that, the Arabian Nights.
It's the right answer, Aaron. Well done. Whoa. Okay, you've got to get this then, Judith. What a turnaround. Which annual UK literary festival did Bill Clinton describe as the Woodstock of the mind?
I should think that's Hay on Wye, because I think he spoke at it.
Yeah, it's the right answer. The Hay Festival, correct. Held in Hay on Wye since the late 80s. Aaron? In which European city is the Peggy Guggenheim art collection on display?
Nothing's coming to mind immediately. I'd say, well, Guggenheim sounds German or Austrian or around that area. Obviously, the Italians love their art, don't they? I'd like to think, in my head, this Peggy is German. They'd like to put her collection in her hometown, and based on my fabricated knowledge of her life, she was brought up in Berlin.
So we have Berlin. What a flight of fancy. Did you land it? But it's Venice. It's Venice, the Peggy
I should have known.
Yeah, you kind of, it was Venice or Berlin. It's also. Okay, chance for you then, Judith. Butterfly collecting was a private passion of which Russian-born novelist born in 1899?
Nabokov.
Need a full name, Judith.
Vladimir.
So your answer?
Nabokov. Was he called Vladimir? I'm so addled from your putting a hex on me. He was called Vladimir, wasn't he?
So what's your answer? Just
Vladimir Nabokov. Nabokov, whose name I think was Vladimir.
Mr. Nabokov, whose name is Vladimir. Vladimir Nabokov is the right answer, yes. Yeah. Okay, that means, that's it, you're done. Oh, yeah, you got it. I'm so used to this round going on forever. It means, Judith, with that answer, the butterfly collecting Vladimir Nabokov, you are through to the final round. Bad luck, Aaron. Entertaining there, we enjoy that, and I think Russell Brand ought to look out. Weird and wonderful, surreal trips you were taking in your mind. Would you both please come back and join your teams? So this is what we've been playing towards. It's time now for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So Sam, Callum, Sean and Aaron from the Rat Pack, would you please leave the studio? So Alex, you're playing to win the Rat Pack £5,000. Eggheads, you're playing for something which money can't buy, your very reputation. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge, and you are allowed to confer. Alex, the question is your one brain better than the Eggheads 5? And Alex, do you want to go first or perhaps second?
Let's go first. Well, I'll go first, no let's.
You'll be going first then, Alex. Got that? Okay, listen, best of luck. Listen to the questions, might be an extra clue in there. What was the name given to the style of skirt introduced to the world by Christian Dior in the 1950s? C hem, B fit or A line? What was the name given to the style of skirt introduced to the world by Christian Dior in the 1950s?
Well, the only one that I've ever heard of is A-line. So I'm going to have to go for that, Dermot.
Okay.
A-line, please.
Straight away for A-line, Christian Dior. A-line, yeah, it's the right answer. Well done. Good start, Alex. Okay, Eggheads, in which country is the hongi, the pressing together of noses, a traditional greeting? New Zealand, South Africa or India? In which country is the hongi, the pressing together of noses, a traditional greeting?
I wouldn't try it in South Africa, and it's not India either, so it's New Zealand. It's what the Maoris do.
Hongi, hongai. It's the right answer, yes, in New Zealand. That nose pressing. Okay, Alex. A Swami is a religious teacher belonging to which faith? Islam, Judaism, or Hinduism? A Swami is a religious teacher belonging to which faith?
Well, Judaism is a rabbi. Islam's a imam or something like that. So I'm going to go with Hinduism.
It's the right answer. Yes, Alex. Congratulations. 2 to you. Eggheads, what is a Turkish kilim? A hammock, a floor covering, or a hat? What is a Turkish kilim?
Well, it's a carpet, so it's a floor covering.
Magic one.
Could be.
It is a floor covering. It's the right answer. Kilim. 2 each. Well, Alex, this could get very interesting over the next couple of questions. Best of luck with this. Which US state is sometimes informally referred to as the Garden State? New Hampshire, New York, or New Jersey? Which US state is sometimes informally referred to as the Garden State?
I watch a lot of Sopranos, and they come from New Jersey, the Jersey boys. So I'm going for that.
Okay, well, you watch The Sopranos. How did you pick up Garden State then? They just mentioned it, haven't they?
Yeah, I think it's been mentioned before. Yeah. Otherwise, that whole thing that I just did is going to make me look all right, idiot.
And I like the New Jersey bit. Yeah, that's very Rat Packy, really, isn't it?
Yeah, New Jersey.
It is the right answer. Yes, well done, Alex. 3 out of 3. Right. Never happened before. It's never been done solo. So, Colin Myler was appointed editor of which newspaper in 2007? The News of the World, The Sun, or the Daily Mail? Colin Myler was appointed editor of which newspaper in 2007?
It's not the Daily Mail.
It's not mine.
I'm pretty sure it's not the Daily Mail.
Rebecca Wade.
Yeah.
They're having to think about it, Alex.
Rebecca Wade was at the Sun.
I thought she was News of the World.
Rebecca Wade certainly used to be at the Sun. I thought the Sun before the choices came up.
Right, but there we
But
go.
I may be wrong.
Right,
That's
well,
what
down to you, Kevin.
yeah, okay.
Colin Myler was appointed editor of which newspaper in 2007?
Well, we're not sure. We think he replaced Rebecca Wade at The Sun.
Okay. The Sun, Colin Myler became editor of the News of the World in 2007. You have won history in the making, Alex. You have won £5,000. Yes, So, did you ever imagine you could do it when you sat down there for the final round? Those 4 disappeared. You're left looking at that lot.
In my wildest dreams, Dermot, I couldn't imagine it.
But I mean, the plans just fell apart, didn't they? You know, I mean, it's Callum and his news at 10. This is where you
This
planned
was the
it.
plan.
Then.
We had some sacrifice rounds.
I see.
Yeah, so
Lulled them into a false sense of security.
there you go.
And off they went. So, Eggheads, what do you feel about that then?
Well,
5 of you, big mighty Eggheads, been beaten by him.
We'll get him on the way out.
Little student. God,
Great.
call yourself Eggheads.
Students always beating us.
Bad luck, Eggheads. I don't really mean that. It's great to see somebody do it. A little bit of extra history after all the games we've played now. One person doing it. And Alex, it is you. Hold your head very, very high. And thanks to your teammates for preparing the way for you. So, Callum, you were just kidding us. You knew Connie Huck all along. Okay, well, you have just won £5,000. You are officially, for today, cleverer than the Eggheads. And you have proved it can be done on your own. Join us next time on Eggheads to see if the new team of challengers will be just as successful. Until then, from all of us here, goodbye. Yay!
Fighting it out over the fish course next on BBC Two. How about salmon served up in 2 very different ways on the Great British Menu? Then Michael Palin sampling some Eastern delight with belly dancing, oil wrestling and some excited camels at 7.